Hi, my name is Firman Yoego Santoso and I want to explain about the history of English languages shortly. It all started when the English languages has evolved over the centuries, undergoing significant changes from its earliest form to the modern English version we use today. It all began with Old English, which emerged around the 5th century when Germanic tribes, particularly Anglo-Saxons and Jutes, settled in what is now called England. This period is characterized by its complex grammar, extensive use of inflection, and vocabulary roots in Germanic languages. For instance, the word beyond is called to be had various forms like iom, I am, and sinden, they are. The epic poem Beowulf is a prominent example of literature from this period, showcasing the language's unique structure and style.
Huh?
As time passed, English underwent various historical and cultural shifts which influenced the languages. In 1066, the Norman conquest brought French-speaking Normans to England, leading to a blending of Old English and Norman French. What is Norman conquest? The Norman conquest of 1066 was a pivotal event in English history. Following the death of King Edward the Confessor, a succession crisis arose, leading to a conflict for the English throne. The primary contenders were Harold Godwinson, an Anglo-Saxon noble, and William, the Duke of Normandy. The decisive Battle of Hastings ensued, resulting in William's victory and Harold's death, and the establishment of Norman rule in England. William, thereafter known as William the Conqueror, was crowned King of England. This conquest brought significant changes to English society, introducing feudalism and restructuring the social hierarchy. One of the most enduring legacies was the influence of Norman French on the English language and culture. While Norman French became the language of ruling elite, the general populace continued to speak Old English. This linguistic fusion ultimately gave rise to Middle English, shaping the course of English history and culture for generations to come. By the late Middle Ages, English had transformed further, incorporating elements from Latin due to religious and academic influences. This phase often referred to as Early Modern English. Grammar continued to standardize and greater emphasis was placed on word order. Notable works like William Shakespeare's plays and the King James Bible were written during this period. The phrase "all that glitters is not gold" from Shakespeare's play The Merchant of Venice exemplifies the language's growing sophistication and expressiveness. Modern English emerged in the late of 17th century, marked by the standardization of grammar, spelling, and pronunciation. The language saw a surge in global influence due to colonization, trade, and the Industrial Revolution. This period introduced a multitude of new words, including technical and scientific terms, for instance, like television and internet. Those are modern additions. The works of contemporary authors and the widespread use of English in media, technology, and global communication continue to shape and expand the languages.